Hi, I'm Judy Ember and I work at the Kansas State School for the Blind as a field services specialist. I also have the honor of coordinating the KanLovKids program. This program was initiated through the Kansas Lions Sight Foundation, the Kansas State School for the Blind, and the Kansas Optometric Association. It allows affordable low vision evaluations and rehabilitation plans for visually impaired students throughout the state from birth through age 22. KSSB's outreach program has evolved over the years, and we now employ field services specialists who live and work throughout the state. They act as facilitators at the LVCCs, and the coordinator travels to the LVCCs Plus. Kansas is very fortunate to have 2 ophthalmologists and 7 optometrists throughout the state. Most states only provide low vision clinics in one location. Dr. Kendall Krug, one of the optometrists, travels to several locations, and Dr. Linda Lawrence, one of the ophthalmologists, travels throughout the state. Later in this video, she will talk about the pediatric collaboration clinics, now known as Low Vision Collaboration Clinics Plus. The names of both types of clinics were changed to better reflect the services provided and the population served.
We've been running the Pediatric Low Vision Collaborative Clinics for about almost 10 years now. And these were developed to try and have a time for conversation for the whole team, including the child, parent, any other teachers, therapists, early interventionists, classroom teachers, even doctors who might be interested in how vision affects the development and education of the child. So what I do from my standpoint, I am not the child's primary care ophthalmologist in most circumstances. I come to look at the rehabilitation side. So we like to have current reports from the child's ophthalmologist, including refraction and fundus examination. So I can integrate all of that into my report and try and make decisions on things like, should the child be wearing eyeglasses, for example, or should the child be patching, things that might be of interest to the family and the intervention team. So I take all of the information, the medical information, the educational information, the vision information, try to put it together for the team. With usually the question we want answered is, how can this child use residual vision to enhance development, communication, socialization, education. So that's what these clinics are about. We use a variety of tests. Most of our testing is based on the LAIA system of assessment that also often leads us into intervention strategies. For example, the contrast of a human face we can look at, the distance a child can see in a mirror, and we do some basic testing to add to the child's ophthalmological report from their own ophthalmologist to round out not only what the vision is, but how the child can use their vision developmentally, academically.
Here, Dr. Lawrence has tried what's called binasal occlusion to see if this will help straighten this young girl's eyes and avoid surgery.
My name is Jeff Gerson, and I'm an optometrist in Kansas City. And for the last several years, I've been coming to the Kansas State School for the Blind to do some of the KanLovKids low vision clinic. The big difference between low vision clinic exams and a routine eye exam is that the kids that we're seeing, we already know have some visual impairments, and we need to address those through different types of devices other than just glasses and contacts. When most people go for a routine eye exam, they generally just get glasses or contacts, and that fixes their vision and really lets them do everything they need to be able to do. The kids we see generally need more help than that, and that's why they come here, so we can help provide exactly what they need to be able to accomplish their tasks in school and everything else they need to be able to do.
Hi, I'm Dr. Kendall Krug. I conduct low vision clinics for the Kansas School for the Blind in Hays, Kansas. I've been involved with the KanLovKids program since its inception and very encouraged and enjoy the work that I do here. The Kansas Optometric Association has been involved with the KanLovKids program from the very beginning as well. They have served as a resource to help us attract doctors to provide the low vision care for the students. They've also assisted with education programs in the past, and we consider them a very valuable partner in the team and appreciate their assistance.
Sometimes a simple device like a book stand or a little portable book light can help a student perform visual tasks in the classroom and at home. The Leia Hiding Heidi test helps determine how close people need to be so a child can perceive facial features. If a child can shift their gaze or turn their head to look, then we know the face was detected. If a child smiles, they saw the face and perceived it as well. By the age of 12 weeks, a typical infant can respond to a smiling face with their own smile. The Leia Gratings is a preferential looking test that determines detection acuity. As you have seen in many of the videos, Dr. Lawrence and Dr. Kateritz are two ophthalmologists, often use many of Dr. Leia's materials. Here are just a few I'd like to explain. Here's a 3D puzzle that's used first to help children identify colors and learn the concept of same. It then progresses to black and white concrete forms, and these are all prerequisites so that the child can learn these shapes and be used later on to measure the recognition of acuity. The Leia mailbox game can be used to assess visual perception of line orientation. The child is asked to place the card through the slot horizontally, vertically, and obliquely, and the doctor can observe and see if the child is able to process what movements are needed to place the card through the slot successfully. There are many sizes and strengths of monoculars. The doctor prescribes the one with the correct magnification and field size that will enable the student to successfully use this to perform distance tasks. Some very functional uses are for students to be able to find and read street signs and also fast food menu boards. The DocCam is another portable device that is also used for near and vision tasks. It can be thought of as a modern-day classroom overhead projector, but with lots of extra bells and whistles. It uses Bluetooth to connect to other devices like iPads, Chromebooks, laptops, etc., so the student can see the information and also change the images for best color and size. There are many options for viewing, such as print size, the color of the text, and the background color as well. The Leia rectangle game assesses perception. A child with normal vision can visually distinguish between a longer and shorter rectangle, often by the age of 3. The Video Mag is an extremely portable device that's good to use for near tasks. It's often a good option for high schoolers who have to go to many different classrooms throughout their day. It has a built-in light and also has the ability to change the text colors, backgrounds, and sizes of objects viewed.